So, moderately topped off and ready to go. Whether or not I'll be successful in this video, we'll see. Oh my goodness, I can already feel myself not speaking clearly, but we move on anyway. So, pause if you need to look at the rules or the scoreboard as we get into Itotu ill-fated character-exclusive Mimi. And nothing else tricky aside from ill-fated. But some Itotu shenanigans may or may not be expected, as I have a surprise guest here with me right now that may or may not speak during the course of this video. Anywho, charisma, second mystery, dexterity, strength, second encounter, and maybe Mimi knowledge, but otherwise we have every other stat check except for the one I would really like to build into. But if we can't, well, I mean, that's a floor we don't have to go up in the lighthouse or run into, but at the same time, I mean, it's the last floor, so really, either or. I could take it, I could not. Although, if I'm under 8 knowledge, yeah, that's not great. Anyway, moving on. Anyway, moving on. Am I gonna get this rumor? I would really like to grab it. I am on ill-fated, so this level up would be nice, which I do get the rumor, and let's, just always surf, and let's see what we have on our plate for our first run of this video. Hell, Bulletin, Footage, Vigil, and Arms. Well, man, is the, roads closed effect really gonna hurt us here, so I have to cross my fingers and hope to not die, literally. History Club once, get nothing. Prepare, mostly for funds, but maybe I might as well. On ill-fated, I'm a bit closer to leveling up to my second level anyway, which I forgot to level up. And I could go knowledge here. Do I go knowledge? I can't even check. I'll just take the damage increase for now, but as I find out, yes, I can. I mean, I should remember that from just Mimi being Mimi, but sometimes I don't remember. Forest is max threat level, and so is Hospital. I'm going to do Forest because Forest stuff. But yeah, even on a Harbinger run, sorry, Mimi can prep attack at base. If I get brain damage, though, that obviously changes, so let's find out. Also, ill-fated. Thankfully, I ran into an event that didn't punish me for that. But yeah, now that I know I'm ill-fated, just take every guaranteed out, because otherwise, as I'll say again and again, other than tactical failures, yeah, no reason to fail things. So, moving on. We could check the... No, I'm just gonna save on Doom, just in case. So, tactical failures, for those who don't know, or that's not a coin phrase, I'm just saying it in lieu of saying, basically, that, you know, if you're gonna die to reason, but failing an event would lose you stamina instead, you can't take the slow. If they're guaranteed out, say, removed one reason, and you only have one reason left, you might as well not do that, because otherwise, what was that due to? Anatomy class? Is it really anatomy class? I don't remember. I know that's a prerequisite. I would remember an event that allows you to guarantee a decrease in Doom without any prerequisites. Anywho, Forest one more time. But, yeah, if you're gonna die to reason, and the guaranteed, non-ill-fated choice is, like, say here, with the penalty, you would die to reason, and the other one, you know, whether if you succeed, you get experience, if you fail, you lose stamina. You might as well take the stamina hit. And I should be following my own advice, because I'm dying to reason right now, and, I don't remember any of these at all. We'll rest once, because pain. Although I could just die to reason here, but we'll see. That's just me not remembering the best course of action. Although for the dog, I really should have remembered. Since we're on a Itotu, this is gonna hurt even more. And I don't think I even have any other... Yeah, so I really should have healed more. But you're usually not gonna run into a -3 all encounter anyway. By the way, terrible, terrible encounter, or situation, basically, because it's the encounter and Itotu. Terrible situation to try to look for the ghost ritual, so we're just gonna run. But we died to a -2 reason thing anyway, so we're instead gonna try for stamina if we know choices that will lower stamina. upon failure, anyway. Unless the guaranteed out is stamina, but that's a whole different... Usually you're actually just taking reason damage. Sometimes it's doom, but I want to say reason, if it's not near the same amount, then there's more events where if you pick an option that doesn't allow you to roll, you just lose reason. Anywho, first aid would be nice. I didn't get it, though. What's our town effect? No bath. We're not... Oh, these are all not great perks, but I have to take one, so I might as well take Outdoorsman. I think I have a Forest Mystery, right? I have Footage, yeah. So that will allow me to avoid just getting obliterated in Reason. Although I really might think about resting again. I want to take Arms eventually. So yeah, let's just go into Footage. We'll do the mansion investigations anyway, just in case we can lose stamina. That way, when I rest, I don't feel as bad. Is this Reason 2? It is Reason 2. Why did I even doubt myself? Not that I can persuade you that I believe that, but in my mind, I was like, this is Reason. But also, Athotu throwing me to all encounters in a row, which... You know, funny thing, on a non-Athotu, non-Harbinger run, I'd only be taking -1 all, and I'd be like, yeah, I'll just fight this. But instead, since we're on Harbinger, that's +1 damage, and then we're on Athotu, that's another +1 damage, meaning -3 all of pain. So, yeah. Funny enough, I don't want to drink this bottle of water, if possible. So, because we lost Bath, that's literally what this bottle of water is going to be. It's going to be temporary. Hey, I have more stamina than I have. At the same time, I should survive this, right? At the same time, if I want a bottle of sludge, just thinking off the top of my mind, that would be great, but hey. And we'll just rest there. So we pretty much just went plus on experience. That's all that really happened there. And we have to decide to walk because ill-fated things. Let's do mansion one more time. Why not? I know, why not, meaning I would be crazy not to, because footage stuff. I've done more than enough runs, I think. I have more than enough proof on recording that not doing the side quest for footage has usually bitten me in the butt. So, let's just take stamina damage there and move on with life. Also, being Mimi with less max reason means I should probably be trying to lose stamina, or paying attention to try and lose more stamina, more often. As we take a -1 stamina encounter, right? I could also choose to maybe trade 2 stamina for reason, but let's not be too frugal, because that is an overall... I've never said it, I think, but it's usually in the interest of... you know, not dying to a lower HP. But obviously when you meditate or pray, when you trade 2 for 1 of the other, that's overall a number decrease. But again, if you're gonna die to reason, you might as well trade 2 of your maybe 8 to 10 stamina, healing reason, than just dying to reason. Oh my god, one of the worst events to run into. This is stamina plus hasty aid, right? Yeah, because when you reveal yourself... I logic it out this way. When you reveal yourself, they accidentally hit you, and then... in Forgiveness, they give you hasty aid, so hence why I'm taking hasty aid. And now I'm really dying, so I don't think I have a I don't think I have a Doom saving mystery either, because I think I immediately have Vigil into Arms, and neither of those are great. If we have Arms timeline B, we are basically dead here. Because Ill-Fated has sealed my fate. So, yeah. Yeah. I don't think there's much more I can do. I don't want to rest anymore because my Doom is already shooting up through the roof, but if I have to, I have to. And this is not one of those moments. Unfortunately, I don't think I get a choice. Yeah, so Scalpel thankfully allows me to one-shot this. With the anatomy class, sorry. What am I talking about? Give me first aid. What is going on here? I hate myself. So as much as I would like to, I think I just have to take heal. Yeah, I just have to take healing, don't I? I'll take 8 knowledge in case we get the 6th floor, but I don't think... you know what? We'll see, we'll see. So this is Doom as well, but I really can't lose stamina or reason if possible. And if I need to run from an encounter like this one, then I need to wager that against Doom, which I think is probably for the best, so hence why I'm doing that. And, yeah, we can monument here. Ask for funds? Nope. Nope. So what is that? I basically lost 3 reason and 2 Doom, right? Because the monument cost was 2 reason to decrease Doom by 3, and I escaped for 5 Doom, so... Yeah, I would really like to not lose any more Doom, but that's up to Timeline A if I am on Timeline A. That's hoping for quite a bit, knowing my bad RNG. If nothing else, I'm trying to fill time, but... you know what? A pack of cigarettes would... I would like a pack of cigarettes, especially with Crimson Moon. I'm not guaranteed anyway. So, yeah, let's just go in. Okay, we're on Timeline A. If you see the silhouette of the thing in the vent, you're on Timeline A. If it's a black screen for more than a second, you don't even need to wait for the text. You know you're on Timeline B. So, these forest tapes are going to be useless, and into, I guess, Vigil I go. Thankfully, I never got... I don't have roads closed, but... there are other worse things that can happen, so here's crossing my fingers and hoping. Realistically, looking at our Doom, it's still manageable, it's just I can't... Basically, I'm gonna be running... I know I'm gonna be running from an encounter here, unless it's the Severed Head. If it's not the Severed Head, I'm probably running, because Itho2 is just doing too much damage, so... Yeah. Puppet Matron as well, minus for all, lol, no. And we hope for the best. So, here's a Meat Cleaver, here's another Vigil, and this I go. If I had a little bit better Doom management, I wouldn't really say anything about people failing the ritual to fight the encounters here. It's just that me at 70% Doom, over halfway through, oh my goodness, well, we're ill-fated, so I have to step into the light. And I'm gonna do this to lower my Doom, funny enough. If I can make it to a rest, all is forgiven. If I can't, sadness happens. And, sadness happens. So, yeah, I guess I'll just take this L, and we'll move on to the next run. So, without further ado, that has been a short little run, seeing what Itho2 Ill-Fated looks like for me, but we'll just get into Cthulhu, 7th Curse character exclusive, random item Moriko next, and barring a very, very good roll on a weapon, the random item stats won't matter, because we are using the old shotgun, which is not guaranteed, but at least I get 3 attack boosts into attack twice. So, second, Takushi-san, Strength, Knowledge, Charisma. On my last reflection of the first run of this video, I guess what I can say as I check my last one again, Strength, Knowledge, Charisma, is, yeah, I don't know what I could have done differently, aside from just do a completely different strat. But whenever I think about doing a completely different strat, I don't really count that, because that's just, well, I lost what I was gonna say, because I was thinking about the cupboard here. But, yeah, anywho. So, we have character-exclusive perks, I believe. I guess one of the easiest divergences as I wait for this gosh dang rumor is basically using the visiting the history club more than a few times to look for, say, basically Ghostly Spear or Mind Drain, but since I was Mimi that previous run, Mind Drain is less of an option, as well as any, or just the Rock Ring, really. I don't really use the Patina Ring, so, my goodness, I'm not gonna hurt my eyes anymore. If I get the Forest event, so be it. And let's have a special feeling and get into our mysteries. So, Festival, Vigil, Ramen, Ward, Painting. Do I dare? Because the chainsaw has changed. And I am on 7th Curse, right? Yeah, so... if I don't... Is there a light source in the illegal den? If there is, I'll think about getting one. If not, I'm going in for, a thingy anyway. Actually, all of these, the ramen is the only shop mystery I have to go into shops, so... yeah. That being said, 10 Doom to auto, want to one-shot something. Oh... Maybe. What was it I had again? I thought I feel like I had Vigil. I know I have Painting and Ward. At the same time, since this isn't any non-Eldritch, it actually has a wider range, so I'm not just thinking... Because human enemies, I usually think Handcuff, but Ashen Contract. Otherwise, I could heal 10 stamina for 10 Doom. That actually sounds pretty good, but... and since I don't have to visit a shop, I don't know why I did this, actually. That was actually a waste of Doom, because I'm not gonna get a chance to go into to prepare a lot more anyway, but you know what? So be it. This is overall a minus 5% Doom. No, actually more, because I have to visit the thing for a thing. Actually, the random item stats did affect me, because that hospital pass cost 3 funds. Let's set something. Seaside and village. Well, I guess I'm actually gonna do do I want to use something else instead? Oh my goodness, my mouth. Yeah. If I have extra threat levels, so be it. But yeah, preparing there was really a big mistake. But it's too late. I've already made my decision. So we'll check the bathroom. Thankfully passed the check with 5 knowledge. But just gonna hope for RNG as I autopilot for a moment to take care of something. Ah! Alright, I'm back. I didn't really make a cut. I was just actually shifting something really quickly, so hey. 5 strength, let's just keep going on this RNG fest. And what I was going to say, as I saw that, and I corrected myself in my mind, but I'll say it because might as well just fill dead air. I was like, wow, if I pass all these checks with low stats, you know, that kind of balances my RNG. And then I remember I'm doing a Nuzlocke challenge, so me failing a run and having bad luck for one run and failing means my score gets reset, and that's not great. That being said, do I even want to fight this? 70%, I probably have to shoot, right? Which I kind of mind doing, but I don't, for the reason that, especially with my current recording position, I don't feel confident in shooting, switching back to the inventory screen, and using the handcuffs. Someone else can do it. I'm not saying it's very, very difficult. I'm just saying I don't believe in myself right now. So, I would basically have to be pushed to... I would have to be pushed to do that by the game, meaning I have no other options but to shoot, switch to the inventory screen to use the handcuffs. So, what I could do is go for... No, I can't. So let's just investigate the lab and do some ramen research and move into a time-skipped second mystery. All of which are... I have no access to the town, so I can't even prepare anymore. Festival Vigil Ward Painting. So I did have forest investigations, but I wasn't worried about the forest. I think it was Seaside Village at max threat level, right? So knowing that, where are my guaranteed boss encounters? Pretty much just Ward. And since we're on 7th Curse, there's no point trying to save Amy either. Not that Amy usually affects you in a run. Otherworldly checks, right? But in the interest of making the... boss here as easy as possible, scaling wise, we will do this. So, the Blessed Shell theoretically would help for a high HP enemy, but really the boss of Vigil is the only possible situation I can think of if you're trying to handcuff something. And I don't think you can even handcuff the old man because he's not a human enemy, unless he is, but again, we're trying to make Blessed Shell work, and there's usually not a reason to use it. What do here? Minus 2 all for pain? Oh my goodness, this looks bad already. Yeah, this looks really bad. 8. What would I do? Because I do 8 damage, he has 9 HP. This, if I'm lucky, basically a 75% chance, because 97 into 77, because I can double attack boost here. If I believed in myself. Although I would like to save Doom for now, and I'm near topped off, so you know what? Let's go for it. If I miss, guess I take an extra -2 all damage, which would not be great, but I don't really have much of a choice here. So, well, I have choices. I choose this one, and I missed the 97%, actually. Right? That was the 97%. Well, let's, yeah, so that is a guaranteed, so let's just do this and get out. I'm shaking my head in real life, but what can I do? The milk and the blood has been spilled. We're on second cursed anyway, but you know what? I would rather have just lost an ally than lost 2 stamina, but I have no control over that, so... so this is where I could use the second bullet. The problem is I'd have to just eat damage in the face, unless, again, I can quickly switch to handcuffs. I might not be given a choice here, funny enough. So, let's find out. So, yeah, I don't have a choice. The game is forcing me to do it, because if I shoot, it will be at 12 HP. So, we're gonna do this and hope to switch immediately. Which I do get, thankfully. Of all times, especially on, like, seriously, I'm not in a position where it's easy for me to switch to the handcuffs. Also, firing faster gives me more time because, well... oh, you know what? Ammo stash, funny enough. But, yeah, so obviously... Or if it not... Basically, what I'm trying to say is... just checking this really quickly. I forgot what my second encounter is, so I'm already in trouble. But, because the quicker you fire, when the fire action... activates is when you get ringing ears, so the faster you can do that, unless you can have the handcuffs queued up before the fire action fires off, then you can switch to the screen. You have more time to switch the screen over to your inventory and use the handcuffs. That's what I was banking on, but at the same time, I'm gonna run from Vigil encounters most likely anyway. At the same time, a spiral hood would be nice. But I'm not hurt, so I'm gonna do painting now. And yeah, that's also assuming, like, even if you're doing the other way where I said you pull up the handcuffs before the fire action goes off, that's assuming, you know, the game doesn't just close the item window. I haven't, for some reason, I haven't tested that. That's a very specific test case, though, so... I don't know the answer to that question, but even if I try to assume both ways, I think it would be easier to just fire as fast as possible. That way you can switch the screen as soon as possible, and then do a thing. Also, we now have Mind Drain, which is probably going to come in clutch versus the easy encounter, but we'll see. What I can do is try to remember these encounters, so I know that they're not the second encounter. That being said... I think it was the -2 encounter, right? That was my second encounter, because I complained about missing a 97% chance. This, on the other hand... Oh, nice. Thank you for that. Thank you for that alarm. What do I want to do? That threw me off for a moment. I was thinking of stopping recording and cutting. I'm not. But I do have 12 stamina. I can also Mind Drain, but I don't think I want to do that. So, yeah, let's just do this. I have a bottle of water, and I haven't been feeling it, have I? I might be more out of my mind than I thought. But anywho, we could go for this again. This time it's a true 80%. This is 100%. The strong is 100%. And, thankfully, my luck isn't absolutely tragic. We also get a light source for our trouble, at least. But yeah, we're not out of the woods or this mansion yet, so let's actually hold our breath. The man-eating plant is part of the forest location, right? Am I going crazy? Anywho, moving on. We definitely leave Amy because, aside from, you know, obviously defeating the boss is, I think, ending A2, but also would give me some experience. I would be in more pain if I did that, so we're not going to do that. And away we go. If that plant was part of the mansion investigations, then we're definitely not in lockout anymore, but we're out for now. We still have Vigil, but we're out for now. And 49% Doom on our 4th mystery is looking good. The problem is we're still stuck in other locations. Since I'm topped off, I'm going to do Vigil now. Because I don't want to rest and just overheal in Festival. So, hey. I could also get devoured, but let's just take the Doom and 10 experience and level up and get nothing. Man, nothing. I mean, it's not like no. Actually, Noriko has deft handling, so that's me saying that she has almost no useful perks. Literally, that one perk is reason enough to do things. So, to want to maybe reroll, but I didn't. So let's see if I pay for that later. I am failing the Vigil now because that immediately went into my storage when I could have just stored the Hospital Pass. So, yeah. That being said, the whole Rin thing is not gonna be fun, but... Oh, this is really not fun. Let's just run then. And, no point, we will grab this meat cleaver and move on with life. And probably throw the broken bottle while we're here. Because we're not doing anything else. So, ooh, spooky body is gone, but we're gonna fight our first guest. Take some Doom, take some extra Doom, and now I'm scared for my Doom. But, nothing else much more to say about that. I'm just losing some stamina. Yeah, so, guaranteed at least, so we brace twice. Don't even need to throw anything. Well, I could try to throw something, but I'm not taking a lot of damage, which is why I'm fine just treating this encounter normally. Because I could have thrown the meat cleaver and or the broken bottle and saved a turn of stamina, but I would only be saving 1 stamina, whereas opposed to another encounter, I might be saving, you know, maybe even just -1 all. Let's store the sewing kit here and grab a mask, because it's going to be better than anything. I can't equip it right now, but it's an Eldritch encounter anyway, and we do the same thing here. So, we do this, and actually I need to decrease Doom somehow, but I don't think I'm going to get the chance. So, we just take this encounter and move on with life. Yeah, funny enough, maybe, well, no, it's not worth it. I'm thinking of the numbers here. So, you lose 3 Doom for those Vigil failed steps. And, possibly, if you fail during the Vigil, you only lose, like, 1 stamina, 1 reason. So, yeah, that's definitely not worth it. In my mind, number-wise. I have a bottle of water, funny enough, so we're just gonna heal Reason. The guest over here is gonna do a thing that in real life, but let's go to Festival. And, yeah, we might as well rest once. I would rather rest once here for 1 Doom than investigate the village and run into pain, which is also, I think, still at max threat level. So, hey. Funny enough, if we could get Hermit, that would be fine. Yeah, as I said, we're gonna grab Hermit. And if we need to, we will trade stamina. We have Daddy's Girl as well, funny enough, so we have super stamina healing. So, funny enough, I didn't even need to probably get Daddy's Girl, unless it was actually helping me out, and I did forget about Daddy's Girl for a moment, but... let's see here. So, Doom here, I could shoot this, I could also not, because if I'm in Timeline B, yeah, that wouldn't be great. What do I want to do here? Do I just want to run? I think I just run here, yeah. Because otherwise I'm taking... Am I taking a bunch? I know I can brace. Can I get a strong out of it? No, I can't. This is not even guaranteed. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna run. That's less Doom, and I don't get experience, but I don't need it. And when the time comes, we'll let go of Hermit, and we hopefully should survive. But until we do, let's continue being somewhat reasonable with my Doom management. Another encounter, by the way, and I think I'm just gonna eat the stamina. Knowing that I have Daddy's Girl, I'm just gonna eat the stamina here. So 93% to do 10 damage. 93% to get out in this turn. Good. One more. 1 or 2 more? I wasn't counting. I'm a bit out of my mind right now, because I'm paying attention to the guest. That's right beside me. And, if everything goes well and we're on Timeline A, we should survive. If we're on Timeline B, then things get a bit more complicated. But we'll see. We're on timeline A, so we should survive this run no matter what. If we somehow die, I'd be very sad. So, let's grab this last key. Let's grab this last bath. Let's go into the thing, and we can even let go of the hermit now, but for curiosity's sake, we'll go through with this, as we are. 13 stamina, 13 reason, blessed shell, also sewing kit, but we shouldn't need it. Deft handling into strength, don't mind if I do. And away we go. We can definitely brace once here. I might as well just play it safe and lose one doom only. And while this is going on, we will throw everything we have. I forgot to put on the Stalker's Mask, by the way. That probably would have been better, but now we just fire at Takshi-san and profit. From that, anyway. And then we try to do these. If I fail one of these, I have to let go of Hermit, because, well, I have to let go of Hermit. I did Ward, right? And I'm pretty sure something before Ward was my second encounter. Was it the man-eating plant that did 2-all, or was it Tapeworm Salaryman? It was something. Tapeworm Salaryman? Okay, it was. So I theoretically don't need to let go of the Hermit. You know, for vanity's sake, I'll try to keep the Hermit. But if nothing else, if you want to support this channel long-term, please subscribe to this channel. Otherwise, watch the rest of this video and enjoy, because I won't take up much more of your time. And, yeah, that'll be at least what was that? I completely... Cthulhu run. I think that was Cthulhu. Yeah, Cthulhu too, so I was losing reasons. Anywho, yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you later.